Wow, what a rugby match. What a rugby match that was. That is why the European Champions Cup, the Invasive Champions Cup, is the best tournament in the world. That was an incredible rugby match from start to finish. That first half, the Bulls came out firing, and then second half, Bordeaux just did what they do best, ran them off the park. I mean, Bordeaux is just such a special team. The defending champs for a reason, and they are the best club team in the world right now. I even saw some traveling fans, which is just one of those things that I'm not used to seeing for club rugby like that, especially internationally. That was just incredible to see. And I really think this Bordeaux team can go back to back, but a very, very special performance still from this Bulls team. I think they hung in there till the very end. They did extremely well, and some big time players put in some big time performances for the Bulls as well. I think it was one of those games. It was just a spectacle from start to finish. You had the likes of Biel Barry putting in a good performance. Pinot had a good game. Jalibert had a great game. Maxime Luku, Cameron Walkie. I was surprised to see Cameron Walkie there. I even didn't even know he was at Bordeaux now. I thought he was still at Racing. So seeing him there, they have a really star-studded team. Saw the likes of Carl Lusardi as well playing for Bordeaux, the prop from South Africa. I saw Ben Tamia Fonua. I forgot how to say the name. Massive player. Then you have the likes of, on the other side, Andre Pollard had quite a good game. Obviously, the result doesn't put it that into perspective, but Andre Pollard had a good game. That's the first time I've seen him play like that in a while. He looked a bit better with ball in hand. I mean, he had a bit of a mistake early on with a bit of a rogue missed tackle early on in the game for Pinot to score the opening try of the game, but he had a good game. Paul de Vet was one of my man of the matches from the Bulls' perspective. He was so good. And having a guy like him and Embris Papina going forward really makes it like a 1-2 punch for the scrum off. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they manage that going forward. One thing has become clear for me, though, from a South African side, is that Sebastian de Klerk needs to get called up. I don't know if he's going to play many games, but he needs to get called up. He was the best Bulls player on the field. He is everywhere at all times. He is just phenomenal. He is absolutely phenomenal. And just from a normal South African fan perspective, I do think I would like to see David Kriel and Stedman Gans get more game time together, especially going forward, because there was a period where they played together for a long time and they were phenomenal. They were absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, the Bulls had a good game, very good first half, but they just couldn't get it done in the second half. They just could not get it done. It was unfortunate to see that the scoreboard ended that way because the scoreboard didn't reflect how close the game really was. But nonetheless, the Bulls will be very happy that they could at least have stuck in there, and they'll be very disappointed though that they couldn't get the win. I mean, putting out the big guns like that with Bordeaux coming in, getting a win like that would have really stamped the authority on the competition. But it's good to see that I think the South African teams are taking it a bit more serious this year, because this is the premier club tournament in the world. Yes, you have the URC and those things which are amazing, but this is the competition where you can show you are the best in Europe and probably in the world. Obviously, Crusaders probably are the best in the world right now, or something like that. One of those teams, like over the past few years, have been the best. But it would be good to see when the Club World Cup happens how that goes. But yeah, from a South African perspective, I think this tournament, I'm glad to see that the team's taking it more serious. Like the Stormers actually going to France and winning a game was mega. So it would have been very, very good if the Bulls actually won the game. But irrespective, it was a good performance from the Bulls, and I'm looking forward to see how they progress through the tournament in their group and the other teams they play. I mean, they played a full strength, informed Bordeaux team, who's the defending champions. I really thought that they were really good on the day and just slipped away from them in the last 10 minutes. But that's what happens when you play against the best of the best like Bordeaux. I mean, the amount of French players in that team is incredible, and I do think Bordeaux is the best club team in the world right now. So I'm looking forward to see how the Bulls progress throughout the tournament. I'm looking forward to see also how Bordeaux goes about things. I think Bordeaux is definitely the favourites to win after being the defending champs. But yeah, it was a very, very, very exciting game, and it was a massive running game. And somehow Bordeaux still managed to run throughout the whole game in the Highveld. So yeah, credit to the Bulls, credit to Bordeaux, and I'm really looking forward to see how they progress throughout the tournament. Thanks, guys.